Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Donella if you just so happen to be stopping by for the very first time. And guess what, this is my little world of makeup right here. Now this tutorial that you guys are going to be sitting and watching and listening to, it's something that one of my very good friends requested for the upcoming holiday Halloween story that usually on international waters, and she wanted to create an orange eyeshadow look, as she said. And because she also owns the Safari Rain palette from Colored Rain, and she was interested to see how I would create an orange look using this shade from the Colored Rain palette. This one is called Tigress. She wanted me to create something that she could wear because she's also one of those persons that are more interested in nude colors. Actually wear something like this. However, I wanted her to step out of her comfort zone and basically create something that is fun and vampy and a little bit more colorful, because guess what, it's a look that you're going to wear for Halloween night, so it's okay if you just go all the way extra. So this is what I created for her. She wanted me to create it way in advance because she said she has to practice before the night. So hopefully she gets it right. I'm going to see all the pictures that she sends me on the night that she goes out for the Halloween party. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this very sexy sultry orange eye and black lip, I'm kind of feeling this black lip, you know, it's a little bit, then please stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, I zoomed in on my eyes just a little bit, and then I just added a bit more of my Beauty Bakery yellow flower. I'm using that for this look today. So my zoom is like super zoom, so I decided to just zoom back out a little bit because that's a little bit too crazy for me. By the way, I started off by applying this color as my first transitioning color from the Colored Rain Safari palette. I'm using the shade name Clay, and I am just going to add just a little bit more of clay. Actually, why am I over here trying to do something, and I have this nice mirror from this palette right here. So for this look, I'm going to be using two palettes from Charity Beauty, the matte palette and the smoke palette from Charity Beauty. So I'm going to go in, I'm trying to look for the color I'm looking for right now. It was a nice soft, oh there we go, this nice soft orange shade is what I'm going to be using in my crease area, and I'm just going to dab it in like real heavy and pack it like just above my crease and my brow bone, like right there. I'm just using this as a transitioning color so you can have that nice monochromatic shade of orange. This girl chose this color, but I can kind of understand, you know, it's you know, they celebrate Halloween up there, so she's looking for something that's wearable for her her Halloween costume. I'm just going to assume that she's dressing either as a pumpkin or a scarecrow, because that's the only thing I could probably think about that would incorporate orange eyeshadow. Going back into another Charity Beauty palette, this one is a smoke one. I'm using this Rustic orange shade right here because I feel like the first one from the matte palette is looking a little bit more on the peachy orange side rather than looking like the type of orange I'm looking for. I'm going to pack that right in this crease area and just drag it just a little bit above, just under my brow bone. I'm going to leave that as is for the time being, and I'm going to go back into my Colored Rain Safari Rain palette, and I'm going to just dip my finger in the very bright orange shade that she liked, which is this one. It's called Tigress, and I'm just going to pack that on my eyelid, and I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush to basically fill in the areas that I know my finger is not going to touch. And I'm glad she chose this shade of orange. It's almost like not like a true orange. It almost looked like you could see like hints of like peach in between, you know. It's not like a really bright orange. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that Tigress shade and just basically fill it in the areas where my fingers couldn't reach. And I'm applying the eyeshadow in downwards application. Like I find when you do it like this, you could, it works whenever you're doing like a cut crease, but whenever you're doing like a monochromatic look, like in this case where you're basically applying all different shades of orange, I feel like when you do it and you drag it downwards like this, it's almost like the transitioning colors and the lid colors like blend more seamlessly into each other. I'm just going to take the same blending brush that I used to apply those two shades of orange from the Carity palette and just basically blend all of the colors together. You know, I'm extremely extra, so I'm going to go into Amazon Basin, which is this like silver coppery color, and I'm just going to dip just a little bit of that using my dose of color brushes. Listen, if you don't have this dose of color brush, right, and this brush actually comes in the dose of colors palettes, even if you have to buy one just to get it, I'm telling you, these brushes are so precise for when you want to hit corners like these. It's unbelievable, trust me. These brushes, I wish they could just like make them by themselves. I'd probably buy like 20 of them. I'm thinking of using my Inglot gel liner for this look. Oh, I haven't used my baby in a while. You guys know I love this liner. Ooh, wow. I left her half open last week and she is, oh my goodness, she's dried up. I'm so sorry, baby. I apologize. I did not mean to do that to you. So I'm going to go into the next best thing that I have here, which is the e.l.f. gel pot. This one is in the shade black as well. And I'm just going to give myself some nice little thin. I'm actually thinking of switching. I'm thinking, you know what? No, we're not going to use that. Since I'm pretty much wearing a lot of Maybelline products, like I have on a Maybelline foundation, I use a Maybelline sponge, and I'm thinking of using a few other Maybelline stuff. Let's just use this Maybelline Ultra liner that is waterproof. I had no idea this was waterproof. What? I need to wear this on rainy days. Man, this is a waterproof liner. That's what we're rolling with? Hello? I did not read this label properly. But anyway, I have a waterproof liner. I'm just going to give myself a really thin line. And then I'm going to line my waterline using this black liner. By the way, whenever you're wearing these type of looks, right, and because it's like a monochromatic look, it's always good. You can actually go to the top area right here and line your, it's called tight lining basically. You can use a regular liner pencil, or if you're okay with using like a pot. I used to use my Inglot gel pot liner to do this all the time, but not everybody can do that. I don't want nobody to drop knock in the eye and then, you know, they're half blind. If you're not comfortable with it, or you feel like you're just going to make a mistake, then it's just much easier to use a pencil. You can never go wrong with a pencil. Now, this is probably not the most sanitary thing to do. You wouldn't do this if you had a client. You know, it's really not that good because you don't know what could fly out of your mouth. But guess what? These are my spit chips going on my lashes, so I'm cool with that. A little bit of my spittle going on my eye. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Oh yeah. Pop these babies on this like that. Yeah. To clean up this area here where I have the excess powder. Oh, I'm going to look so baked. I did not expect to leave this powder on this long, but I did experience some fallout from this very pigmented eyeshadow palette. So let me just clean up this real quick. And you have struggle lashes like me, right? Add some eyelash primer down to the bottom area of your lashes. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and then just put on your mascara real quick, just like that. Just like that, girl. You gotta go real quick because, well, I have to go real quick with this one. This primer is from L'Oreal and she dries down real quick, so I would just look like I have like some crazy white thing sticking out from underneath, so I had to go real quick. You know what, y'all? You know what? I'm thinking I want to do a drop shadow, so I'm going to take my dose of color brush, dip it in Tigress, and drag Tigress just below right here. Yes, I'm bringing it all the way across. But because I just applied my mascara, right, I have to be real careful because I don't want any of the shadow Actually, I'm going to use this pointed pad. I don't want any of the shadow to touch the mascara, especially since it's, you know, it's wet still because I just applied it. I'm going to do a little bit of drop shadow and just be real careful with that we don't put any shadow on the mascara. Ooh. Gotta do the same thing I do on both sides because I went a little heavy over on this one just now. So I had to go back in and go heavy on that one too. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so because this is gonna be like a Halloween look, I'm thinking I'm just going to be like, just advise my little friend to kind of drag the on the area just a little bit up there, just so that it meets with the transitioning color, and then we could just flip the brush, or you could use the same brush and just blend that baby out, not all the way out. We just want her, because we want her to kind of appear a little bit but not too much, you know what I mean, like just peep your head out to the hole but not all the way out, you know, kind of like that. Listen, I had to zoom in again. I'm not gonna tell a lie, I'm really feeling myself for this look. I'm going to go into my Black Radiance True Complexion palette. That's what it's called, right? That one is in the shade Deep Dark, and I'm just going to just add a little bit more dimension to my face right here. Not too much, girl, not too much, because we already have on a little bit of cover girl over there. I want to go too crazy. And then to warm it up just a little bit, I'm going to go into my Beauty Bakery, my Beauty Bakery Coffee and Cocoa palette, and I'm going to add a bit of anti-depressant. Got toes for a reason. There we go. And I'm just going to add a bit of anti-depressant right there, girl, right there. We're gonna throw her in. Yeah, we're gonna bring her into the marching band. Make sure she's nice and all tuned up so she can sing real good with the rest of the band. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's all nice and tuned up. And we all sound real good. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is me. Whenever I'm doing makeup, I just talk whatever comes to mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Know what I mean. Okay, there we go. She just nice and just blended. I'm saying, you know, we're gonna add some highlight. Okay, like I already know which highlight I'm going to pull out. This is this one from Artist Couture. I haven't used this shade in a while. This one is Conceited. I like Conceited because Conceited has this nice sexy golden undertone, and girl, she's real cute. So I'm gonna pop her on right here and blend her in nice and slow. Build up the intensity because it's already there. You see, you see that? It's already there. Like, oh my goodness. Ooh. It's gonna build it up just a little bit. Gosh, she is super popping. Yeah. Had to go on a rehab from Conceited because Conceited is so popping. I had to go into rehab for her because I was addicted to her. But now that I'm out, I'm ready to just use her in small listen, who put eyeshadow by my mouth? What's going on there? Okay guys, so I am actually wearing my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is a dewy smooth one. I have no idea why I even decide to wear something, but anyway, I normally mix that with the regular Fit Me, the one that says matte, but I don't know what got up in my head today. I guess I was feeling myself a little bit too much, but it's not bad, you know. I guess because, you know, I don't plan to wear this look for too long, so that's one of the reasons why I think that's one of the reasons why I did anyway. You know, normally my brain goes on overdrive and I reach for things, and subconsciously I know why I reach for them, and I'm just like, okay, why did I reach for this again? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's it. I knew what I was doing. Okay, so because this is a dewy foundation, I'm going to set it with a really matte setting spray. It's this one from Basha. This, whenever I'm wearing foundations like these, like if I make a mistake and I take up one of those foundation by mistake, this helps to bring it down a notch. So I'm going to just drown myself in it basically, and then fan it down, girl. Move on to lip colors. Now we can play it safe and use a simple nude gloss, and I'm going to show you guys how guys both looked. Basically one with a nude gloss and one with, you know, a very dramatic lip, you know, something like that, because I'm dramatic. Use this butter gloss from NYX. Use it on its own. By the way, this is not the true color of Madeline. She's more of like a pinky nude color like this. I don't know if you can see it, but what I did is that I applied a little bit of concealer to my lips just so that Madeline looks more like a nude that is suitable for my skin type. So you can play it safe, and you could use a nude lip like this if you're okay. I know you're afraid of color, girl, so if you're not into the dramatic lip, you can play it safe and just use one of your regular lip glosses that you love, and hey, you're out the door, you're good. But if by chance on that night you may want to do something different, just show you a nice little vampy lip that you can incorporate into this entire look. I have a black pencil. Okay, so I have a black lipstick. It's the one from Fenty, but for some reason I can't locate it right now. So we're going to improvise. We're going to improvise because I can't spend the entire afternoon looking for it, and then eventually I just waste all the time. So I'm going to, I'm going to improvise. So I'm going to take the same e.l.f. Black liner. I'm going to line my lip with it. Then I'm going to take this jumbo black double end pencil, and I'm just going to fill in. The lips are a little bit glossy from the gloss that I had to remove just now, but that's okay. Still improvise. Okay, with just applying a black pencil, and you're okay with this if you want to be matte. Mine is a little bit velvety because I had on the gloss before and I didn't wipe it off completely, so mine is a little bit more on the velvety side. So now this is only for filming purposes because I don't want to, but just I tell them to put this on their lip. So let me just be clear on that. Let me just put that little disclaimer right there. If you have a black lipstick, there are plenty of beauty brands that have black lipstick. I just said I can't find mine right now, but I'm going to improvise. I'm going to go into my Makeup Forever 12 color paint kit, and I'm just going to take the black shade and just literally line my lips just to basically fill in, because I'm seeing some like areas where I could see my lips still. So I'm just going to darken it a little bit with the black paint. And just like that, you vamped up your look a little bit. Now you can just walk out the house with a black lipstick on, because if you're going to a Halloween party, guess what, nobody's going to think black lipstick is strange. It's going to be pretty regular on that particular night. So if you want to vamp it up a little bit, you can go with a dark black lip just like this, and the orange and the black goes well with each other, and girl, you have got some good makeup on for your Halloween party. You can just amp up your Halloween look with a nice vampy black lip color. Now this is only if you're comfortable with leaving the house with this black lipstick on your lip. There are lots of brands out there that have black lipsticks. You can find anyone anywhere, even as small as a drugstore brand. You could literally find one. Maybelline has, Black Opal has, literally everybody has a black lipstick. By the way, I know next month is the whole Halloween month thing, and people might be looking out for me to create something for Halloween, but Halloween is not my thing. Now, some years back, I did create some Halloween looks to dabble a little bit in the whole Halloween makeup thing, and it was nice then, but I'm just not sure if it's my thing. You know, when I say it's my thing, like, I'm just not sure if I'm okay with sitting down for damn near so long to create a makeup look, because it takes time. Like, some of those looks take like hours to create, and I don't think I have that time anymore. Like, my time is so taken up in doing so many different things, especially since I'm a mother, and I don't really want to make this closing too long-winded. But I just want to let you guys know I'm not sure whether or not I will or will not create any Halloween makeup looks this year. It's just all left up to how I'm feeling at the time. So for now, it's a big question mark. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here with me once again. If you are a returning subscriber, if you happen to be here for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully on your way out that you not only give me a thumbs up, that you click that subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you guys real soon on my next upload. Bye bye.